Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to be doing Restoring the Water Tower 1 contract. So for this contract we need to grab a cabin and 2 metal rolls, and pretty much all of the warehouses, I'm not sure if they have the exact same materials, but it seems like they do. It seems like all of them have, like, 2 of this, 4 of that, 6 of this, whatever it is, they have the same amounts, it looks like. And most of those items are used for fixing watchtowers, I totally said that wrong. Fixing water towers. And there's also something called water booms, which is basically a water tower, but it's a task. And I know they have 7 of those, and I think they have at least 4 water towers. And I say think because I'm pretty sure there's 4. So you basically have to fix 11, well, you don't have to, but there's 11 of them that you could fix, and they would just make it closer, like, so you don't have to go as far to get water. And I haven't done any extinguishing of fires yet. Oh yeah, I saw this crack earlier. I can, like, see through the ground there for a little while. But from looking at the contracts, and again, this is on PTS, so not everything is finished, it looks like you'll need 5,800 liters to put out one fire, or at the one that I looked at. And it looked like it had 2 locations that needed that much. Maybe that was just a random number on there. But if that was right, that would mean you need at least 2 semi-trailers of water. And I don't know, it's probably reasonable to put out a fire. You go through a ton of water, so I don't know, it kind of makes sense. And I guess if you have, if you fix up all of them, you'd have 11 water towers or water booms. That's between both maps as well that I've seen. So, I mean, I guess you got, like, well, there's also some that are just there. Like on the first map, the one that's right next to your garage, you didn't have to fix anything for that. It was just there. So I don't know exactly how many there are, but we'll just say that that one plus the 11, that means there's 12. So there's about 6 of them on each map. Roughly, I'm just kind of taking 12 divided by 2. But there's roughly 6 on both maps, which means you're not too far away from it if you're at any point. I mean, they're not going to be evenly spaced out, but I think you get what I'm saying, that if you fix all of them, you shouldn't have to drive too far, and 5,800 liters is a lot, but it's only 2 trips with the semi-trailer. So, I don't know. Again, that might be wrong, but that's the way that I'm reading it. And I'll probably end up doing one of those contracts after this, but I need to do this contract, and I think one more before I can unlock, I think it's the rail yard or something like that. I forget what I was trying to unlock, but I remember I need to do this one. So we're almost to the tunnel entrance here. You can see the icon just up in front of us here. But I'll show you guys what warehouse I'm coming from and why I'm coming from there in just a second here once we get to the gateway. Because I've used some cargo containers for other tasks and contracts. Most of those I won't put on YouTube just because they're just random. But I decided I wanted to put this one on there because it's one that you need for a different one. So let's get to the tunnel here. So this is the warehouse we were at on the second map, Burned Forest. And we just went down this road and onto the highway or main road here, and followed this all the way to the gateway. We will be coming through right here. We're going to follow this road down. We got to stop here, and I'm going to take out the cabin, and I'm going to grab 2 metal rolls. I have 2 more metal rolls here, and I think I'm just going to crane the cabin with and see how that goes. And yeah, we'll just follow this road. Basically, we got to go all the way back to our garage. We might fuel up on the way there. And once we get to the garage, we'll turn here, and we'll have to go up these roads until we get here. This is Water Tower 1. So I'm trying to get, there is a warehouse here at the rail yard. This is on the first map, top left corner. And it says we need to complete putting out the fire at the railway. And I'm just going to show you guys that there's no contract called putting out the fire at the railway. Or maybe I read that wrong. What did it say? Wait, restoring the... Here, putting... Okay, yeah, putting out the fire at the railway. This one, restoring the rail... Wait, restoring the railroad tracks. Restoring the railroad tracks. Restoring the railroad tracks. But then if you look in here, like you got preventative care, the flood landed, sawmill renovation, timber for the locals 1 and 2. And then restoring the water tower, forest cleaner, data collection, restoring the water tower 3 and 4. I already did number 2. Putting out the underground fires, searching for underground fires, putting out the fire at the factory, at the storage 2, at the railway station, and at the storage 1. So there's none of those contracts that they just said, restoring the railroad tracks and putting out the fire at the railway station. So I'm just taking my best guess, and we're going with restore water tower 1 because I think we need to probably put out the fire at the railway station. So yeah, complete putting out the fire at the storage, and then to do that we need to restore water tower 1. So that's what we're working on. And if you see here it says 3,800 water, 3,800, 3,800. So I think we need to bring 3,800 water to 3 separate locations, and you can see them on the map here. Which, that would mean we need either a regular add-on to a truck, because that holds 1,800, and a trailer, because that holds 2,000. Or we would need a semi-trailer, which holds 3,700, and then we would need a little bit extra. So, yeah, we're kind of right just under it right there. Alright, here we are at the start of the first map. I almost said second, because we went from the we're on the second map from where we started, but technically this is the first map. So this is the Albany River. And this is actually Water Tower 2 that I already fixed. I don't know if that video will be out by the time I post this one or not, just because I try to do them in a somewhat like organized fashion by what I think you guys want to see. So they don't make sense in the order that they come out, but I feel like they sort of do if you know, the main thing people want to see is the vehicles and then the upgrades and then how to unlock this and that, like the watchtower in your garage and stuff like that. So they kind of come out in a weird order, but yeah. The more gameplay, oh man, that started to worry me there. The more gameplay-ish ones will come out later. And I said this before, but I'm not going to post a lot of the gameplay ones on here. I'm actually, yeah, we've done 25 out of 60. We found 4 out of 4 vehicles, 6 out of 6 watchtowers, 4 out of 4 upgrades, and it says we're 50% done because the vehicles, watchtower, and upgrades count for the percentage of total completion, so we technically less than half, but it says we're halfway. I basically just knocked out all the easy tasks. Okay, we got 2 metal rolls. And I don't know how great or poorly this will work out. But I just wanted to try and do it in one go if I could. There we go. So I'm not going to clamp down on it. We'll see how this goes. Probably not very good. It's an extremely high center of gravity, but I'm willing to take the risk. Man, yeah, this is really sketchy. This might be one of the sketchiest ones I've ever carried. Just because it's so high. Probably not many of you will know this reference, but as soon as I said that, it reminded me of the song by Wiz Khalifa, if you guys listen to that kind of music. Some of you guys probably don't even know who that is, but... there we go. It doesn't look like my crane is even really clamping down on it anymore, so I think I'm gonna stop. Oh. Whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna attach the crane to it. And we have the high range gearbox on here, so we can fly pretty good. There is a crafting place over here. You can craft consumables and cabins. The only thing is you need like metal beams, long planks. I might be getting the two mixed up. Like part of it might be for the cabin and part of it might be for the consumables. I don't remember what's for what. But yeah, I'm looking at the list of stuff and I'm like, because I have to go. That would mean that I have to go to the second map and get long logs, bring that to the lumber mill, and then get long planks, and then bring that all the way there, along with two more things, I think it was. And that would get me, I'm pretty sure that was a cabin. So that's why I decided to go to the second map. I think I'll end up doing, there we go, it broke. I think I'll end up doing that later. For ones that I don't need to do on camera, just because it's more work. So this one I just took from the second map because it would be easier for this video, basically. The one that's harder, I'll just do it, you know, off camera. So that is my plan anyways. I can check for you guys if you want to know what you need there, and maybe it'll give you a better idea. I thought about making a video of where all of the supplies are at on this map, but then, like, since I'm gonna stop here and get fuel. I wasn't sure if I would, but yeah, I will. I don't know how far it'll be. I mean, I know the garage is just up here a little ways. And it's just behind the garage, but, yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to make it there or not on 120, I think it was. But yeah, I was thinking about it, and I don't know if, because like sometimes there's certain cargoes that, like, you know, there's only one of them or something like that, kind of like the rails, if you guys watch my different cargo types. Most of the time I think places show like they have 0 left in inventory, but they show what was there. So maybe I could do it that way and just be like, yeah, this is here, but I don't remember how many, and this is here. Just so that you guys could maybe know, like, kind of plan out where you want to go for certain things when the update actually launches. You know, you could be like, oh, for this contract, I'm going to go here and grab this and here and grab that, you know. You can go that way, actually. I've gone down that road once, but it's not really a road once you get behind the garage. It's like, there's not even tire tracks. It's just sort of flat. You guys will probably end up figuring that out on your own, but yeah, that's not really a great road. I could probably throw this into another truck now that I'm close to my garage. But I think we'll just continue to go and see if we flip it. And if we do, we'll deal with it then. Sometimes I like to push my luck. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to get it done faster or what, really. I'm trying to think about why I don't want to do it. And right now it's probably just because it would take more time, in that I don't want to spend like 3 minutes putting it into another truck and then driving 2 trucks, because that drives a little bit slower. Mainly for you guys. If I was doing this by myself, I probably would put it in another truck. just because I'm like, you know what, if one of them flips over, I got a second truck there to help me out. And it's definitely slower, you know, 2 trucks together, but I would, like, I don't really care too much. Like, that's fine. But yeah, when you're making a YouTube video and like the truck's max speed together are like this, well, now I completely stopped. Something like this, it's like, come on, man. I drive a lot of 2 trucks together, but I turned really sharp there and it flung the cargo a little bit. I do use 2 trucks a lot, and yeah, I maybe shouldn't because it would be faster. Well, I don't know if it would actually be faster total time-wise, but it would seem like a lot faster because you'd drive all the way there and then switch trucks and drive all the way there again. It would just seem like it was more efficient because you're moving faster, but I don't know, yeah, in total time, I don't know, like, is it two 10-minute trips and then when you bring them together it's 15, you know what I mean? Like yeah, it's slower, but you end up saving 5 minutes total. I have no idea, but it does seem to be a little bit slower when you use 2. There is a warehouse over here. That's actually where you get the Cat TH357 if you guys don't know, and there's gold at that warehouse. And the water tower is just up here. You can actually see it through the trees now. Which, normally I don't remember this, and I just take a still from my video as my screenshot, but I just remembered that I gotta fix this water tower. So I think I'm gonna take a screenshot here quick. Alright. Tried to get the water tower and the truck double stacked in there, so... Well, let's get this delivered and fix this water tower up. Yeah, I think I'll just deliver it. And then that should allow us to pack and deliver. There we go. That's kind of funny. UI reward pop-up open water tower station, or STA, whatever that stands for. I'm assuming station. But you get 500 experience and 4,500 for money. But if you guys haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe as we're trying to grow the channel, and I'd appreciate your help in doing that. And odds are, if you guys like this type of content, you'll like videos that I've made in the past, and you'll also like videos that I will make in the future. So, as always, stay tuned till the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.